Welcome to this animation about life cycle assessment, also known as LCA. LCA is a standardized, science-based methodology designed to assess the environmental impact of products or services across its entire life cycle, from raw material extraction to end-of-life disposal. Each stage can have an impact on the environment in different ways. The results of an LCA can be used in multiple ways. They can serve as input for sustainability reports, as a way of monitoring your performance over the years, for setting targets, as input for marketing claims, or to compare your products or services. Comparisons can be made internally, for example, to design the most eco-friendly version of your product, or externally, to fully explain the environmental performance of your product to their users or stakeholders. Imagine a small restaurant seeking to inform its visitors about the environmental impact of different menu options. This is where LCA proves invaluable. Let's delve into this. What steps would the restaurant need to undertake to perform an LCA? Let's examine its fundamental steps. The first step of your LCA is the goal and scope definition. This step involves making critical choices to define the study's objectives and boundaries. Step 2 is the inventory analysis, which entails data collection and processing. Here, all relevant company and environmental data is gathered. These data are all the inputs and outputs associated with the different life cycle stages of the product or service. The information is used to build a life cycle model in software like SimaPro. The third step is the impact assessment. In this step, you convert the long list of inputs and outputs collected and modeled in the previous step into actual environmental impact. Last is step 4, the interpretation. Interpreting your results ensures that well-substantiated conclusions are drawn, guiding informed decision-making. During this step, if you realize that something should be improved, you can go back to one of the previous steps, as LCA is an iterative approach. Sounds doable, right? And yes, in essence, it is. However, within each step, there are pivotal choices that can significantly influence the outcomes. Let's review some of these choices. For the scope, some important decisions need to be made. For example, the system boundaries. Are you assessing the entire organization, a product group, or an individual product? Are you studying the complete life cycle or part of it? And what is the geographical and temporal scope? One country, 2 countries, or whole regions? And this year, last year's, or the years to come? Also, the environmental themes need attention. You can direct the focus of your study towards specific aspects such as your carbon footprint, or you can take a wider focus and examine a broad range of environmental themes, such as, for example, resource consumption, water use, land use, climate change, particulate matter formation, eutrophication, etc. This is only a small selection of the decisions to be made, and each decision holds implications. Understanding the implications helps your business to make substantiated decisions. By now, you must be excited to get started, but might also feel overwhelmed. Luckily, starting with an LCA isn't that much different from cooking up your favorite dish. You will need 4 key elements to get started. Let's zoom into the kitchen of the restaurant. First, you will need a chef. This is a symbol for an LCA expert. It is highly recommended to perform an LCA in cooperation with someone who understands the concept. Luckily, you can become that expert yourself after following one of our trainings. Consecutively, this chef needs a recipe as a guideline. For LCA, this represents the standards and methodologies. You can follow established standards like ISO 14040 or 14044, or the product environmental footprint as a guiding framework. Next, you will need your ingredients. This is twofold. You need some regular staples, the background environmental data from existing LCA databases. And additionally, you need the specific ingredients for your recipe. This corresponds to your foreground, primary data that is specific to your company or organization. Last, kitchenware is needed, the LCA software. Utilizing specialized LCA software, such as SimaPro, aids in collecting the required background data, structuring your calculations, and understanding the results. Still feeling a bit overwhelmed? Don't worry, it is a lot of information, and LCA is a complex process. Luckily, at Pray, we are here to help you and guide you in every step on the way.